Hey guys, Smiley's here again, bringing you another UU battle with a different team this time. This team was made with super effective 87, and we wanted to use Escavalier UU because we thought it would be good, and it turns out it actually is pretty good. Just do a lot of damage, and it's a nice steel type that can take some hits. Look, I'll just go through my team real quick. I got Bandit Escavalier, a standard tank, Spalky Swampert. We got Sub Calm Mind, Meloetta, we have Standard Stall Breaking, Crobat, we have Expert Belt, Raikou, and a Reckless Choice Scarf, Mienshao. Threats on his team, Mienshao's pretty threatening, Meloetta's pretty threatening, but other than that, really, it seems like I could beat this team. Maybe Rotom is also pretty threatening too. So let's just go ahead and get on with the battle then. He's going to lead with Xatu, and I'm going to lead with Crobat, which is pretty much my standard lead. I decided to U-turn out here into Escavalier, thinking I could take whatever hit he wants to deal out. But a crucial play happens. He tricks me a Flame Orb, and I did not see this coming at all. Like, I've never seen that on a Xatu. So my Escavalier is crippled a lot. I decided to pursue him and get a little bit of damage on him, which is nice. It does come into play later. He goes in the Arcanine, but then he switches in the Rotom, I guess predicting my Swampert, and I go for the Megahorn, and it does a lot of damage, but doesn't take it out. But I calced it, and it looked like it should take it out. He had to have some defense investment in order for it to not take it out, which is weird. I don't know why he would have a defensive Rotom. I guess it's okay, I don't know. He decides to Volt Switch out in a Steelix, which walls me cold, and as I go for another Megahorn. Now I decide to go into Swampert as he gets up his Stealth Rocks. Now here, I know he's going to go into Xatu, predicting the Rocks, so I just decide to go for a Scald. Does 32%, which is pretty good. And I decide to switch out into Escavalier, sacking it. I don't really want Swampert taking much damage. As he goes for a Psychic, looking back at it, I probably could have just gone for another Scald and taken him out, and it would have been good, but I don't know, it doesn't really matter that much. Escavalier was pretty useless. I go into Meloetta, and I decide to set up a sub as he goes into his own Meloetta. So, yeah, now right here, the series of events is probably could have gone better in my favor. We both sub Calm Mind to Meloetta, and I mean, it's just kind of calm minding and me hyper voicing and all that. I sub and then I calm mind and he calm minds, and as I hyper voice and I calm mind again as he sets up a. No, he doesn't. He goes for another. He goes for another calm mind, and then I think I go for a hyper voice. Yeah, as he decides to calm mind again. Now I think about it, I don't even think we see sub at all. He might be like Calm Mind 3 attacks, I'm not sure. Which it would be kind of weird if he was. But I guess it's possible. He sets up another Calm Mind as I Hyper Voice. And the problem right now is I'm thinking he has Substitute, and I know I can't really break it, but he decides to just go for a Focus Blast, which will easily break my sub, and I'm just going to decide to go for a Substitute again. Maybe he'll miss Focus Blast. Maybe he'll go for another Calm Mind. He does miss Focus Blast here, so I am able to Hyper Voice him again. So that's cool. He Focus Blasts. He does hit this time. And I'm not really sure how much it's doing at the moment because I haven't really seen it hit anything but a Substitute. Here it hits. It shows me it does 28%. He gets the special defense drop, which is really strange. Now right here, probably was a mistake. I decided to substitute in case he missed Focus Blast. To be honest, I probably should have just finished him off and left my Meloetta at a lot higher health. I'm not sure really what it would have done. I suppose the next play, what happens after I take out his Meloetta, probably would have happened anyways. Actually, it might have been better to sub, because if I did get the sub off and I was able to finish him off as Mienshao here, would not have been able to kill me. Like he does here with the high jump kick. So, yeah, I don't know. He goes for a jump kick, I can just easily bring in Crobat, go for the U-turn. I'm pretty sure he's going to go into Steelix because, you know, he walls Crobat easily. I decide to go ahead and go into Swampert again. And he still has Xatu, so I'm going to decide to go for another Scald, as he definitely does not want to stay in for that. He does go into Xatu, and I do take him out, so that's pretty nice. And I am now free to get my Stealth Rocks, but he is also free to go in a Rotom. And I decide to sack my Raikou here, and he does go for a Leaf Storm, and he does 69%. And I didn't realize it at the time that he was a bulky Rotom. I just thought that because I was burned, I missed out on the kill. But that Leaf Storm does kind of a lot for a bulky Rotom, so I don't know. But he had to have defense investment. I definitely calc that he had to. Max HP, still would have died. Now right here, I go for Extra Sensory. He misses Dragon Tail. Go for Extra Sensory. He flinches. This whole series doesn't really make too much of a difference here. He finally hits me with a Dragon Tail. Is able to take me out. As I go into Swampert because it is the best thing that I have to take this on. He decides to hard switch into Mienshao, which I thought was weird because if I had got the burn with the Scald, he would have been in a major. He would have had a major problem. And instead of going to Rotom here like I thought he was going to go into, he decides to high jump kick, which is probably the better play for him. Now that I think about it, I get at my Stealth Rocks. His Rotom is dead, and here I decide to Earthquake and take out the Mienshao. But now my Swampert is at a low enough HP where Arcanine is able to take me out with a close combat. Now I'm thinking maybe if he had not high jump kicked there, I might have lived. So it's probably a good play on his part. Here I decided to go to Mienshao because it's pretty much my strongest thing I got. He goes in the Rotom as I high jump kick. It was a good play. Gets to see what I lock myself into. He goes into Steelix, and I'm wondering why he does this, and I know now he has Protect. So it was a good play on his part. He gets a lot of damage off on me. But right now I'm thinking I still have the game because I can take this thing out with a high jump kick. And he just has Arcanine, which I don't think can take out Crobat. I'm pretty sure this was going to die to extreme speed. But I was thinking that this might live. But it doesn't. And turns out that he is Choice Banded. And I don't usually see Choice Banded Arcanine, so it was interesting. But he deserved to win the game. It was still a good game. We both made some good plays, some bad plays, but overall it was a good game. And he pulled out the victory in the end. So this has been ISmileyzI, guys. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy my content. So, guys, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.